And today is Sunday Funday, so I thought I'd put on a fun outfit. So this is my Kato shirt with my very funky printed from the grab bag at Simple Addiction leggings and a pink cardigan. I asked my boys how I looked this morning, and Miles said I looked hideous. So I'm keeping it on. Okay, well, today is Sunday Funday, so we're going to talk about the fun things I have planned for this week. Also, I want to talk about the results of my PB Fit cravings, if I have any, and a few other things. Just a little ramble. So let me get a cup of coffee and we'll sit down and chit chat. Alrighty, guys. Feeling a little rough this Sunday, but that's okay. Oh my goodness. I've got a very busy week ahead, and thank goodness I love my job because it's going to make it fun. Today is Sunday, and me and my husband is going to go out for a ride around the lake. It is absolutely gorgeous today. Just beautiful. So we got to get out in the weather and take advantage of that. Maybe take a picnic lunch with us, even though it's a little chilly. After we take a walk or something, we'll be, warm enough to sit down and enjoy a quick lunch on the lake. Then for tomorrow, I've got, of course, work all day. It's Monday, and I have meetings up in Columbus. So most of my day will be spent in Columbus, which I always like going to the big city and just seeing all the hustle and bustle. Would not want to live there. I would not, but I like to go and see it all every now and then. Then for Tuesday, I never did get back with you what the little light was in my car. My coolant needed flushed. So on Tuesday, I got an appointment to go in and have my coolant flushed. And while I'm there, I'll walk up to the Walmart and just do a little bit of shopping. And then on Wednesday, I have got meetings in the morning and then work in the evening. And I'm going to take some individuals out on a shopping trip and maybe out to dinner. So between the meetings and all that, it'll be a good day. A very busy, hustling day. Thursday, I'm off this week, and I think me and my sister is going to get together, and we're going to go to lunch, and we'll do this girls' day, and we start at the top. We're a very small town, Cambridge, for those of you who don't live here. We like to start at the top of the Main Street in Cambridge, Willing Avenue, and we walk down and we hit all the shops on one side and cross the street and walk back up and hit all the shops on the opposite side. For being a little small town, we have a few fantastic little boutiques in downtown Cambridge and some craft stores, an antique mall. So we've got Abigail Birch and the Townhouse, Dollar General. And then we've got Penny Court, which is an antique store that I love, and Country Bits and Pieces, which is a craft mart. So all the craft vendors have little booths in there, consignment shop. So it takes a whole day to check out all our little stores in this town. So we're going to do that on Thursday, and then Friday I've got to work all day. So I'm having a pizza party for my guys, and I'm going to rent them a movie, and we're going to have pizza, and we're just going to have a great day. And then Saturday, going to the museum. I can't wait. I think that's this Saturday. No, that's the first weekend in February. See, I'm off kilter. I don't even know what I'm doing this Saturday. Oh, it's another shopping trip with one of the other guys. Yeah, so shopping trip comes Saturday. So that's it for my fun stuff of the week. And I wanted to talk to you guys today about the peanut butter fit. This is not it. This is vanilla, which I'm very happy about. When I had that yesterday, I thought, this is very good. And it's not something that I can just get into without preparing, but it might become a problem if I'm wanting to drink too many of them in a day, because that would be 100 calories to give up each time I drank that versus I've been telling you guys 48, and I've actually adjusted how much cream that I use in this. So it's actually down to 28 calories a cup. And the recipe I've given you guys is 28 calories for the cup. So, yeah, when I was first starting, I used a lot more heavy whipping cream, and I never adjusted as I decreased. I just kept using the same recipe in MyFitnessPal, which is fantastic because there's a lot of calories that I've not been getting in a day. And ignore my little dog. Every time a neighbor drives by, he has a fit. We used to be on this lane pretty much by ourselves, and one of our neighbors sold off his farm, and now there's in the little small slots, a little small. So now we've went from just a couple houses on this road to numerous, and it drives him crazy, all the traffic. He's not used to it. Used to maybe 1 or 2 cars would go down in a day as the couple neighbors that I had was coming and going from work, and now it's nonstop. We live on a dirt road, and they travel it like they're on the Autobahn. It's ridiculous. But anyway, again, squirrel. There I go. Off kilter. Off. I'm going. But anyway, this morning when I got up, I was like, I'll have another peanut butter coffee. Just first thing in my head. I wasn't really like craving it. So I got over there to make my coffee, and I was like, I don't want this. I want vanilla. So I made a vanilla coffee, and it was just like, so I was just so happy with myself because I thought, okay, I've had the flavor of peanut butter, and I am going to be able to control myself around it. So I was just blown away. So it is something I'm going to be able to keep in my house and not binge on, because I thought the first time that I see that this is going to be a problem, it's going in the garbage. But no, I got up. I really thought yesterday I'd get up wanting a peanut butter coffee. No, I don't. And now the peanut butter cravings is completely gone. I ended up, and I ate it with nothing. That other little thing of peanut butter that I made that was firm and more creamy, or, not as liquidy. Just as the day went on, I just every now and then walk by and lick it. And I definitely got my peanut butter craving taken care of yesterday, because I am not craving it at all today. The thought of even having it, I'm like, oh, I don't want that. So it was good. It was a good experiment for me, and I'm going to be able to control myself around that. So there was a few people in the comments that suggested other things, other nut butters, but I'm still worried that it's because for me, food triggers are not just about the flavor, it's about the mouth feel, and it's about the texture. And that peanut butter has the flavor on point, but it doesn't have the creamy mouth feel. So I think that's one of the reasons I'm going to be able to control myself around it, where a real processed nut butter is going to have that same creamy mouth feel as real peanut butter. And I just don't think I'd be able to control myself around it. So I've only been keto, not even 8 months yet. I'm still on my 7th month mark, and I just don't trust myself around it. Plus, when I would binge on it, I wasn't even aware of it. It would be like I would get up in the middle of the night, and I'd be like coming out of a sleepy state and realizing I'm sitting there eating peanut butter, and would put it up, but Lord knows how much I'd had at that point. Or I wouldn't even remember it, period, and I'd get up in the morning, and the peanut butter with a spoon would be sitting on the counter. And I would have peanut butter. I could see it on my pillow, or I could see it. So it's like, I just don't trust myself around those nut butters, regardless of peanut butter, pecan butter, almond butter. They're just too good, in my opinion. Where this is different, because I have to prepare it to eat it, and it doesn't have the same mouthfeel. It's because there's still a graininess to it. Still a graininess there. So, and then one of the individuals, Forrest, thank you so much for being concerned, was worried that I was choosing that because of the fat content of real peanut butter. No, I'm not afraid of fat. I have bulletproof coffee whenever I have to fill out my fats for the day, because I do believe I have to eat a certain amount of fats to keep myself satiated so I don't binge eat. And so I am wholeheartedly on board with the high fat part of keto. I may not get my fat macros in every day, because I do, like to eat what fat's on board. I like to eat my tushy. But if I'm getting hungry, or I feel a binge coming on, I will go eat fat, even if it's straight up to just to make myself a bulletproof coffee. Um, get a little bit and fry something into Kerrygold butter. Just I'll take a little bit of mushrooms and put them in a kettle covered in Kerrygold butter. But I will make sure that I am going too fat when I feel a binge coming on. I and it satisfies it. I don't binge, then I log it into my Fitness Pal and I move on with the day. So I fats are the holy grail, and I know that. So for me, it's about the peanuts, the peanut butter. And peanuts aren't keto friendly anyway. So if I'm going to make a choice that's not keto friendly, I'm going to go for that little extra palm sugar that is in the PB Fit. It adds 2 carbs to your PB Fit, but there's sugar in most peanut butters, and there's still carbs in natural peanut butters. So for a 2 carb choice, for me, it's a good payoff. It's a good trade up when I'm looking at something that's a non-keto food to begin with that I'm introducing into my diet. So where do you draw the line with that? If you're going to eat a non-keto food, where are you drawing the line? Which non-keto food you're going to choose? So for me, I have to make it the one that I'm going to binge less on. And I was never a sugar binger. My food choices are the savory choices, the starchy choices. Potatoes and peas and carrots. All those starchy, comforting noodles. Oh my goodness, I was a noodle girl and I made homemade noodles all the time. Noodles and pasta, um, sweet potatoes. Now, I'm not going to say I didn't have sugars. I did, hey, somebody have a donut, I'll eat one. But could a whole box of donuts sit on my kitchen counter and me not binge on them? Yes. They could sit there until they got hard and crusty. Could a pot of homemade chicken and noodles sit? No. That pot of homemade chicken and noodles will be gone within 24 hours, even if I was the only one eating them. I would just keep going back for bowl after bowl, and I'd get full, and then as soon as that full filling would go away, I'd go back for another bowl. So it meant I was eating those until they were gone all day long. As soon as I did not feel full, as soon as I could fit more in my tummy, I was going back for more. I did not have that when it came to sugar. Sugar's never been a trigger for me. It's not. So that's why, I have no problem when my boys are eating anything, donuts, cakes, candies, cookies, because they were never a trigger to begin with. So I'm not going to have a problem with minute amount of palm sugar. Or every now and then I'll have a piece of Ghirardelli cocoa in the evening, 72% or higher. Last night I had a piece at 86. There is a little minute sugar in that, but not enough for me to make a difference because that's not one of my trigger foods. So that's how things went for me with the peanut butter. I think I've made a fantastic choice with the peanut butter fit or PB Fit. And if I come up with any other things to do with it, I will let you know, because now I've got other things going around in my head, little fat bombs, maybe make out of Kerrygold butter and coconut oil with the PB Fit and a little bit of baker's chocolate and stevia. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm just going to play with it and see what I think and what I come up with. But like I said, those bakery items and sweet treat items is not one of my trigger foods. So, but I've got a lot of stuff that I bought way back in the beginning that I would sort of like to use before it expires, because I've got a lot of money invested in those things. Alrighty, guys, I am just rambling on and on and on. And like I said, I could talk to this camera all day long, but I will not. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to enjoy my vanilla latte and get some editing done, and I will record some footage while I'm out and about at Salt Fork and you guys can see our beautiful lake. Alrighty, you guys have a great Sunday. Blessings. Love y'all.